Hello. Ooh, we got to fix this curl. This curl's not cute. Hi, guys. Hold on. That better? Shit. Let me connect my AirPods. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay, because I just connected my AirPods and I did this last time and it fucked it all up. So we'll see if this works. Hi, guys. Hold on. There's everybody. Hey, guys. How's everybody's week going so far? Oh, thank you, Daisy. That's awesome. Yeah, Rolita's having a huge blowout sale right now, which is awesome. Got my Millennium on tonight. I was just filming some TikTok, so I figured I would just leave this on because why not? It's been a minute. It makes me feel comforted. It makes me feel like I'm home. What's up? How's everybody doing? I was so excited. Let me turn my lighting down. I was so excited to come on tonight and catch up with you guys. I feel like the last one was forever ago because every day feels like it's lasting so long. Hi. Awesome. I had the AirPod issue last time, so Yeah, I wanna chat with you guys about so much tonight. I definitely want to talk about the Electric Forest news and what's going on with that, and see who was planning to go to that and what your thoughts are on it, and just chat about life updates. So many things. Definitely having a drink. Happy Thursday, Thursday, everybody. We got through the week almost. One more day to go. Cheers to that. I was gonna do a candy making session tonight, but the NFL draft is on, so Brian's watching that inside. So I will do a candy making session on one of these lives, you guys. I promise. I want to use the dining room table so I can sort of spread out and stuff. And I haven't made candy in so long, or perlers, so we definitely need a DIY crafting weekend. Cheers, you guys. Yeah, is anybody watching the draft tonight? I know I'm in the middle of that, so I might lose some of my dudes here. Where's my mirror from? This was from Urban Outfitters, I think. My aunt got it for me as a gift. What's new with everybody? How are you all hanging in there? Where are you tuning in from tonight? So I know where you guys are listening from. Yeah, and let me know, have you guys been making any candy, or what have you been spending your time doing? Because we need to kill some of this time. Boston, Orlando, Minneapolis. What's up, Minneapolis? Philly. Hey, guys. To Chicago. Awesome, from all over. What was I going to say before I forget? So tomorrow night, I'm going to do my first live on GlowFX's Instagram, which is really cool. They've been having people take over. I saw one guy was doing the poi flow arts and had the levitation wand. So I'm just going to be talking about festival fashion and styling some outfits, I think, and then showing some of my favorite GlowFX accessories. So I'm doing that tomorrow night at 9. If none of you guys have any plans, come check that out. Hi, everybody. Hi, Ashley. Everybody's here. Aid's here. We're drinking a nice little beep. I was like, how weird do I want to get? I was like, real weird. Let's get weird tonight. I missed all of you guys. what other announcements? Oh, and another announcement. I was just talking to Aid about this today. We are going to do our second live together. We decided we want to bring it back. We're going to try and do one a month, but it is going to be next Thursday. So Aid and I are going to do a Thirsty Thursday on IG Live together. We had so much fun doing the truth or drink and wanted to bring it back. So we're going to do something a little different this time. It's going to be more of a Q&A, but you guys are going to send me questions that you want me to ask Aid and vice versa. So be on the lookout for that because I'll probably post that over the weekend. And I want you guys to send me all of these questions that you want me to ask Aid. So I'm really excited for that. So yeah, so that's next Thursday night. It's going to be so fun. Hi, Vincent. Yeah, so who saw the Electric Forest news and who was planning to go? I'm curious if you are choosing the option to keep your ticket or if you guys think you're going to get a refund at this point. A lot of people from LA. You can, for the questions, I'm probably going to post the questions on Instagram. So if you want to start DMing me questions for Aid now, feel free to do that. Or you can email Rave Culture Cast. I'll try and check that too. But DMs is probably easier. Hi, everybody joining. We're just chatting right now. I just wanted to see how you're all doing and check in. Missed everybody. Let me know where you're listening from right now. Keeping your ticket. Yeah, so obviously, as some of you may have, I think the last time was 2 weeks ago, because I think I talked about the Electric Forest news about them getting their like postponement dates rejected. So yeah, so here we are with the official announcement that it has been canceled this year, which is crazy. I'm personally choosing to keep my tickets, of course, 1000% want to go. And personally, like, again, I feel like I've detached from some of these festivals at this point because I just don't think some of them are going to happen. So I already like knew it wasn't going to happen in June, and I'm happy with how they handled everything. Of course, Insomniac always kills it. So I'm definitely keeping my ticket, and I was so happy that they kept the group camps together because that was my concern this whole time. Like I knew Insomniac would offer refunds and like do everybody right. But I was like, fuck, like group camp took so much effort to organize. And we had like a group of over 40 people with the Lunchbox fam. And luckily they said, like, we won't dissolve your camp. Like, even if people can't make it and you go like under the 20 minimum people. So I was just like so happy because that's just like such a breath of fresh air, weight lifted off my chest. And I don't know if any of you guys are the same as me where you haven't gone to Electric Forest yet. I didn't want them to move it to the fall because I want to get the like summer experience. I feel like that's so like the part of it that's like so fun. And I've heard that it's really cold in the fall in Michigan. So I'm happy we'll get like the full Electric Forest experience. And, you know, good things come to those who wait. That's what I keep telling myself. So anyway, that's my little spiel about EF. It's going to be crazy. I feel like it's going to be interesting how ticket sales are handled next year. That's like the only thing that I'm like, I feel like things are going to sell out so quickly when they go on sale because everyone's going to be like so fucking hype. But let me see what you guys are saying. Also, if you have a drink, put your drink up. Cheers. If you have water, put your water up. Whatever you float your boat. If you guys are listening to live streams this weekend too, let me know which ones you're listening to. Because I think this one's so good. I'm drinking my watermelon beatbox. I've been trying to savor these because I only have a small delivery of them. Brian crushed 3 of these in one night. Didn't even blink an eye. What is he made out of? I swear to God, I texted Aid. I was watching him. I was like, Aid, he just had 2. Like, shit's about to get crazy. He's about to get weird. Fine. He goes for a 3rd one. Drinks the 3rd one. Totally fine. I was like, am I crazy? This shit fucks you up. This is 11% alcohol. Anyway, he was fine. He was like drunk. Obviously, his face got red, but goddamn. Okay, anyway. Also, if you guys want to send in questions in the chat, feel free to send in questions. I will definitely get to like whatever you guys want to talk about tonight. Will I go to EDC Las Vegas this year or next year yeah, so my plan next year, which I'm like already thinking about, but yeah, my game plan next year was always going to be EDC Las Vegas 2021. I was just planning to take a break this year. My best friend is getting married next year, and she wanted her bachelorette party to be EDC Las Vegas. Because like the girls who are all bridesmaids, we all went to EDC 2015 together, and a couple of them haven't been able to go back since 2015. So she thought it would be like a full circle moment to have her bachelorette party like at Vegas next year. So we're still hopeful that will be the case, because like 1000% we would do that and make it like a whole bachelorette weekend, which would be fucking crazy. But yeah, I would want to do Vegas, Forest, and maybe Tomorrowland. I don't know. I don't have enough vacation days for that, but that's in the talks. I also don't think I'll get a ticket because they had to cancel this year. So good luck to everyone trying to get those tickets. Hi, all you beautiful people. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Oh my God, we have Sydney, Australia. Holy shit. I love my Aussies. Have I ever produced, created, promoted my own rave? I have not. Event production makes me nervous. I feel like it's such a big undertaking, but it sounds awesome. Keeping tickets. Sorry, I'm just going through all your messages. Yeah, if you guys didn't get a ticket to Electric Forest, definitely get on the wait list now, because of course, like now that it's in a year from now, so many people's plans are going to change. Like people are going to need to sell them. So I would get on the wait list now, because I know people who got off of the wait list for even EDC Las Vegas. So it's definitely possible. Imagine they went back to 2 weekends next year to like make up for it being canceled this year. I heard that idea floating around, not from anyone serious, but I heard like some fans saying that, and I was like, I know they went to 1 weekend to like protect the environment, which obviously is like of the utmost importance, but since it's getting a break this year, I wonder if they'll like go back to 2 weekends, but I don't think that'll happen. Am I working on my shuffling during quarantine? No, I wish. I really want to. I'll do like a little something something here and there, but I live on the second floor of an apartment, and there's a woman underneath me, and I feel like I can't properly shuffle if I'm not like stomping and like getting really into it. And so I like shake the whole floor, so I feel bad. So if anything, I'll have to do it when it gets nicer outside, and I'll just like go outside and do it. Yeah, a man's tolerance for alcohol amazes me. Yeah, I mean, he crushes like 8 White Claws and with no problem. So this drink is a beatbox. They're awesome. What am I listening to right now? Ooh, that's a great question. Well, surprise, surprise, Seven Lions. I've been listening to a lot of Seven Lions. That's what I wanted to talk to you guys. I have an agenda because I'm so type A. No, I was listening to Seven Lions EDC Orlando 2019 set today, and I snapped this before, but I put it up on my computer, and I just took a lunch break to stretch my legs, let out some like stress, and I just was like dancing and singing to like his set, and like it's one of the best sets he's ever done. It's so fucking awesome. So I did that today. I listened to the Big Booty mix volume 17 this morning during my workout, which was a great mix from two friends. So good. And what else have I been listening to? Lane 8's new song. I don't know. I'm at all my new music Friday playlist. I like have been circling a good amount. Duke Dumont. I listened to 3 sets today. Jesus. I listened to Duke Dumont's Escape, virtual escape set today, which was really good. Like very groovy. Duke Dumont is still on my list of artists that I've never seen that I'm dying to see live. So that was pretty good. What are you guys listening to? Let me know. I know Middleland's live stream is this weekend. Oh, there's another one. I forget. There's another one because Noizu is playing it this weekend. So I'm gonna try and like pop around to some live streams, but we'll see. Forrest's waitlist has been moving quickly. Awesome. Sean asked what I do for a living. I'm a digital design director during the day. So I design websites, social media assets, all that fun stuff. Mixed feelings on 1 or 2 weekends for Electric Forest. If any festivals happen this weekend, I will go probably, but I just don't think. I feel like we're going to start fresh in 2021. It's my humble opinion. Oh, Mimi. Hi, Mimi. What's up? Okay, so I wanted to talk to you guys because I understand like it's such a stressful time right now, right? Like there's a million things going on. Some people are out of the job right now. Some people might be living in close quarters with people. I actually listened to a really great podcast today. I think I posted it. Yeah, I tweeted it today between Lewis Howes and Matthew Hussey, who is like one of my favorite YouTubers. He's this like British, I guess he's like a dating coach, but he just does like videos about life too. And they were talking about navigating like relationships throughout this time right now. And it was really interesting. But they were talking about like being in a relationship versus being single and working on yourself. And it was such an interesting conversation. But yeah, they brought up some scenarios about like how just like living in such close quarters with people and being around them all the time, like especially if you've lost a job and somebody works from home, like how that can totally affect relationships. So it's definitely interesting. I don't know. I think like this interpersonal relationships and stuff are so interesting. Sorry, I'm getting deep, but luckily Brian and I are pretty good about living together. He just has to deal with my daily emotions and the roller coaster I put him on. Oh, room service live stream. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh my God, the Seven Lions EDC Orlando set was like, so I kind of did that festival alone-ish, I guess you could say. Like I went alone to it and then I met up with like the Lunchbox team like later at night. And for the Seven Lions set, he was at Circuit Grounds. The Circuit Grounds lineup that night was beyond stacked. It was like Nora En Pure into Chris Lake, into Seven Lions, into Eric Prydz, and then Zoo was ending the night. Like honestly, probably one of the most stacked like lineups in a row I've ever experienced. And so I was alone for Nora En Pure, which was my first time seeing her. She was beautiful, like such a good vibe. I missed like half of Chris Lake's set, but what I saw of it was like incredible. Seven Lions. So the Lunchbox team, all of them decided to go to RL Grimes set at main stage. And I was like, I'm not leaving. Y'all are making a mistake. Sorry, RL Grime. I heard it was a great set, but like, I'm not leaving. Seven Lions set. So I stayed there by myself and I made friends with like a group next to me. And I made like a new friend the whole night. And then he came with my whole group and then all his friends left. So he came and then all the Lunchbox team came back for Eric Prydz. And Eric Prydz like blew my fucking mind. It was unreal. Unreal. I'll never forget that whole night. It was such a good night. We will have those moments again. I know. I didn't see Wax Motif's live set. I need to watch his like Wax Wednesdays that he's been doing. Ooh, Duke Dumont back-to-back Gorgon City in Ibiza. Oh, I can't even imagine. Oh my God. Yeah, so live streams, I created a Twitch account, so I have watched some on there, but I've really like, I'm like a grandma and all the Insomniac ones didn't start until 11 p.m. Eastern, so I've been asleep through all of those. So I watched them later on YouTube. But Middlelands, I saw they're starting it earlier, which is very nice of them. So I will probably catch some live on YouTube. I am drinking a beatbox in the thumbnail. But anyway, yeah, so I wanted to talk to you guys too, just about like how we're all feeling right now and where your heads are at and what you're excited about. Because I do want to focus on like the positive in this situation. So what are you guys excited about right now? Whether it be like music, what you're working on, a new hobby that you've like figured out. Are you guys cooking at home? Like it could be a little thing. It could be a video game you're playing. Like let me know what you're into right now. Because I just got this in the mail, which I was so excited to show you guys as a little fucking loser. So I got my first tarot card deck, and this is where I lose half my audience because everyone's like, fuck this shit. Hi, Ryan. Yeah, birthdays, like happy birthday. We're in Taurus season now. So anyway, I'm going to be doing a vlog on this. I kind of want to record my next month of progress, like how my tarot card reading journey goes, and just like if anybody's interested in that. So I've just been like, I've talked about it with Aid on her podcast, which is awesome. So go check out that episode. But I'm like super into astrology, and I would say probably starting in January, I've been obsessed with like watching astrology YouTube channels and watching like monthly prediction videos and all that stuff. And I just think tarot card reading is like such a cool art form, and I'm like completely fascinated by it. So I was watching this one reading, and I got this weird feeling. I was like, I should just buy a tarot card deck and learn how to do it. Because Chubby Wubby, if any of you know her from Instagram, she's amazing. She did a reading on me, and this was from Walmart. I think it was like $15. This is called the Rider-Waite deck. This is apparently like a great deck for beginners to learn on because it's like the classic drawings on the cards and stuff. So guys, there's 78 cards in here. I feel like I'm a student again. Brian saw me when I opened this on Monday. Like, I literally haven't been so excited about learning something new, and I don't even know like how long. Like, I had the best feeling when I opened this. Sorry if I sound like a nerd right now. But yeah, so I might take classes on this because there's like a website that like everybody recommends you use as like your resource. It's called biddytarot.com. And so they do have classes. So I think I'm going to do the classes. I'm going to record it and let you all know if I think it's worth it. And I'm going to teach myself all 78 cards and then get comfortable with like learning how to actually do readings and use my intuition and all of that. And then maybe one day I can give you guys some readings. That's like way fucking down the line. But I was thinking like if I ever did a Patreon account, I think it'd be cool to offer that like in my Patreon to do like one-on-one time with some of you guys if you would ever be interested in that. Yeah, let me know if you guys have any recommendations on like channels you watch, or like if you know anything about this. Definitely let me know, because like I'm a Pisces, which like Pisces are like very creative and very intuitive, and like I have really strong intuition, so I feel like this is going to be a good thing for me. So that's what I'm personally excited about. Now I want to see what you guys are all excited about. Ooh, wait, so many things. Okay. Eric Prade's Epic Radio tomorrow. I did see his picture where he gave himself chills. That was amazing. So that's going to be really good. My sister getting married in February 2021. What? That's awesome. New Garrick song. Yeah, I'm excited for new music tomorrow. I think Galantis has a new song tomorrow. Making candy, being blessed with new music. Oh, hell yeah. Somebody else has the same tarot card. Yeah, let me know if you guys like these live streams too. Like I originally wanted to do them every other week, and I think I'm just gonna like keep up this pace. I like doing these often. I think they're fun. So let me know if you like this schedule and everything like that, because I'm just gonna keep doing it. Oh, Ryan, thank you. I'm glad you liked the episode with Aid. Yeah. Yeah, the vlog, I just talk a little bit more in depth about like why I'm interested in learning more about this, but yeah, it kind of like plays into that podcast I was listening to earlier about relationships, and I just like, me personally, I think it's so important to be constantly learning because I think it makes you a more interesting person and a more well-rounded person when you have like all these different facets of your personality. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like when you like throw yourself into something, like there's nothing more attractive than like somebody who's passionate about something. So I don't know. I just like constantly like to switch things up. And of course, like it's quiet on the festival front right now. So like obviously there's no shortage of content for the EDM community. I've got podcasts lined up. I've got videos lined up. There's so many fun things coming, but there's like downtime. So in the meantime, I definitely want to learn a new skill and it's keeping me busy. So that's good. Are you guys watching any new shows though? Because I need some new shows to watch. What did I watch recently? Oh, I watched Love is Blind. Can we talk about this for a second? Has anyone watched Love is Blind? Ooh, okay, you guys give me some recommendations. I've been buying more makeup, which is kind of dangerous for my wallet. Same. I ordered from Sephora and Ulta this week. Real bad. Oh, you guys are down for Patreon. I have so many ideas for Patreon, but again, I'm going with my gut. I didn't think it was the right time to start one yet because some of like the things like a Patreon account, if any of you guys don't know, is something that a lot of creators start where usually you charge like a monthly fee. It's usually pretty low. Like it would probably only be $5 a month. And it's like all sorts of bonus content. But all the stuff I had ideas for, a lot of them were like festival related, not all of it, but so I'm like, I kind of want to wait to start something like that down the line, but it would be worth it. I promise. I would make sure you guys got your month's worth of content. Yes, this is a beatbox. This is watermelon. It's really good. I also like the tropical punch. That one's bomb as well. But they have a lemonade one that I haven't tried yet that I do want to get my hands on. Thank you. Yes, so many live streams this weekend. I'm so excited. I don't have any crystals. Oh, this is such a good question, Alexis. Yeah, so I'm like just getting into this. So I texted Aid. I was like, does this mean I have to buy crystals? I was like, I sent her a video of like Spencer Pratt. I was like, they're so closely tied to like astrology and stuff like that, but I feel like all the people I watch on YouTube who are tarot card readers do have like a lot of crystals and all of this like spirituality stuff. And I'm not there yet. So I don't want to like fake it. I want to get there when I'm like ready. But if you have recommendations on crystals I should be having, because I think they're beautiful. I just don't know anything about that at all. So I'm going to start watching some videos. Yeah, I know Ashley was watching Love is Blind. Most infuriating show ever. I literally was screaming at the video. I was like, this is why you're single at 34, Jessica. Oh, wow, that's so cool. Love is Blind was absurd. Yep, Phoebe. Oh, that's so cool. Your wedding in December. Congrats, Olivia. Shut up. Mark is coming to speak on my sorority's virtual chapter next week. No fucking way. Oh my God. Yeah, Love is Blind is one of those things that like I mean, obviously I missed the bubble. Like it like exploded and everybody was talking about it. And I was like, I'll watch it eventually. And then I had like this weekend, like I said to you guys, I've really been trying to find like me time and do nothing some days, like not do any work, just sit there and do nothing. And I had that weekend this weekend and I just binge watched the entire season of Love is Blind. And I just like couldn't even believe, I don't know. I would love to just talk about dating advice and relationship advice because I have so many thoughts on that. But goddamn, I was confused by Mark and Jessica's relationship. Sorry if no one watched this and they have no interest, but I'll just quickly say, like, I get that you're supposed to get married on the show, but like, you don't have to get married. And like, she sucked for stringing poor Mark, who was like way too loving and nice to her, which made me question his intentions because like she clearly is not interested in you. And like, why do you want to get married to her that bad? So I don't know. That was just a weird fucking relationship, but it was weird. I know all of my friends are here. Oh, thank you. Yeah, guys, somebody made a comment about Forest and they said, I know you were so excited about it. Yeah, but I watched, I'm in one of the Electric Forest Facebook groups and a lot of people were posting their like after movies, which I thought was super sweet. So, I did watch a couple people's Electric Forest after movies and I was like, it's the same feeling I hope that people get when they watch my EDC Las Vegas vlogs. Like, I hope I do a good job of like capturing what it's like so that people who have never been before can like look at it and be like, oh my God, I want to go there one day. So that's how I feel when I watch the Forest vlogs, but it's a different kind of like happy to me. That's what I imagine it being because EDC will always be home, but EDC is like in a raceway and it's more of this like rave wonderland. Like you can't even believe you're there. It's like the epicenter of raving and like it's just beautiful. It's beautiful souls go there. Electric Forest, just like the pure environment of it and the fact that it's like in the woods just like looks so cool and I can't wait to just like be there. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm very excited, but again, good things come to those who wait. So it will be even more sweet. I did buy all of these outfits though that would have worked for Electric Forest. So we'll see if I wear. I don't know. You guys tell me if any of you did this. If you guys were like prepping for festival season and you bought your accessories, you bought your outfits. Like, what do you think you're gonna do? Are you just gonna wear them eventually, or like because? In my opinion, I spent all this money on a couple outfits and I want to wear them at some point. Of course, I will wear them whenever festivals and shows come back. And I don't really care if they're like not in season or they're not like the newest collection, even if they're like a year out. So that's what I'm personally going to do. I just got an outfit from Tasteful Girls and Lime Blonde that are so fucking cute. I'm wearing them at some point. I don't even care when. So I'm posting a lot of like TikToks and pictures in these outfits. So you guys are seeing them ahead of time, which I never really cared about anyway. But yeah, let me know what you guys are doing. Are you just like stocking up and holding on to stuff at this point? Okay, sorry, I'm reading your comments. Yeah, poor Mark. Oh my God, baby, that's amazing. Yeah, I feel like some people are more reachable than you think they are. And like, why not just shoot your shot? What are they going to say? No? Like, you'll still live. Ooh, I could do a new makeup haul, 1000%. What if I bought, well, does anyone do BoxyCharm or anything like that? It was a really good gift. Like Brian asked me what I wanted for Christmas, obviously a while ago, and I like could not think of anything. And then I was like, oh, I've always wanted a BoxyCharm subscription. And like, I think for the entire year, it was maybe like $225, $250, which when you think about it, like, I don't even know what that is on a monthly basis, but it's 25 bucks a month, I think. And you get full size items and all of the items have been incredible. I've gotten like $100 skincare items before. And like I just got these iconic highlighter drops, which this is like 40 something dollars normally, which is more than the box itself. And this shit is so vibrant you would die. I've always wanted these. So that was a pleasant surprise. I also just bought this. This was not in the box, but the Wet n Wild Dewy Foundation. This is like $6 or $7. It's fucking amazing. So I'm like super pumped about that. But yeah, BoxyCharm has been good, but Sephora just had their spring sale. So I caved. I bought like all bronzing products. I literally bought I bought the Fenty Beauty bronzer because I've always wanted to try it and I've heard it's really good. I bought the Drunk Elephant. It's like a serum with like bronzing essence in it or something, and it's supposed to just be like a moisturizer that makes you like look a little tanner. And then I bought a Milk Makeup bronzing stick because I'm going outside in the sun so often and I need to look bronze for You guys. Mhm. All right, what other recommendations do you have for shows? Oh, do you remember? I don't know if any of you guys know. I've mentioned this a couple times. Brian and I were going back and binge watching every single season of Hell's Kitchen. Well, 2 nights ago, we completed all 18 seasons. It's been a couple of months now. And now I got him hooked on Kitchen Nightmares. So we've started from season 1 of Kitchen Nightmares, which I think aired in like 2006. So now like we're both obsessed with Gordon Ramsay. We're like going back and watching Kitchen Nightmares. So that's where I'm at. They're for free. They're free on YouTube, full episodes. Ooh, Aid's curious about the eye palettes I have. I have a whole bunch of palettes here. I don't think anybody cares. I have my Tati Beauty palette, which is beautiful. I only keep, this is like my makeup desk. I love this palette. And I keep like my palettes that I use all of the time, like right in front of me. This like Cheek Leaders bronzing palette. I'm obsessed. I've been buying a lot of drugstore lately though. Like I only buy from Sephora when they have a sale. Also, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm just sort of chatting tonight. I missed everybody. BoxyCharm is everything. It's like perfect. I used to do Birch. Did I do Birchbox? I did Birchbox, which was good, but I ended up canceling it because I was like, meh. All right, how are you guys feeling about your outfits? Let's see. Forest is a different vibe. It looks like a different vibe. Keep them and wear everything once everything goes back to normal. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah, because like of course, like shop small. I want to support all of these businesses. Like I completely understand how hard of a time it is. Like they make their living off of raves and festivals, and like we don't, like for the foreseeable future, we're not going to have them. So like I completely understand these companies are sitting on inventory right now, and they probably had all of these new collections planned around all of these festivals, and they're probably going to hold off on them. So I do want to keep buying, but on the other hand, I completely understand like if you were laid off and you don't have the money, like of course don't spend more than you make. Like that's crazy. So when I can, I am purchasing things that catch my eye. Tasteful Girls had dropped a new collection and I was like, I'm buying that. Elsie and Fred dropped an incredible collection. You guys go check that out. And then Lime Blonde, I put it away. I think it's away right now. Lime Blonde had this like beautiful tie-dye set and I was like, ugh, gagging. So I had to buy that. And then I bought a Rave After Rave had this like beautiful necklace on her website. So I ended up just getting that. But I'm like, I'm done. Emma, you're done. You're done for April. We can buy some things in May. But I'm putting them to use. I'm using them in TikToks and stuff, so it's fine. Okay, what else you guys saying? I'm sure you had your EDC Las Vegas outfits planned. Oh, good to know. I did. Oh, that's so funny. Juliet said I would love it if you do BoxyCharm reviews. So way back on my YouTube channel, I did Birchbox reviews. I showed the daily box, and like it's tricky. Like behind the scenes of a YouTube channel, my makeup videos never do as well as like my EDM content, which makes sense because a lot of people, like if they think of you in this one lane and then you make videos outside of your lane, they might be like, ugh, I don't like that. But at the end of the day, I'm going to make like what I'm passionate about and I am interested in. That's why like I'm probably going to post this tarot card video and people are going to be like, why the fuck are you making that video? And it's because it's for me, because I want to document it. And you never know, like you find your communities online, which is what I think is so cool about YouTube. So I stopped doing the Birchbox unboxings, but that was actually another thing I would include in my Patreon account. I think I would do monthly BoxyCharm unboxings on my Patreon account. So again, I don't know. Should I do you guys tell me. I could maybe do one. It's just I only have so much time to edit for a normal channel. I can't even imagine how much time it would take to edit like bonus content and like have that up. So that's why I'm like, ugh, I got to think about it. But it is. I highly recommend it. I fucking love it. It's been awesome. And there's like a BoxyCharm XL because I watch other YouTubers review them. And I think that's $35 a month. And you get maybe 7 full-size items. And they get like full fucking eyeshadow palettes. Like it's definitely worth the money. It just depends on like what your budget is. That's why like if rather than Brian buying me a bunch of little gifts for Christmas, like $250 for the entire year, and I get gifts every month, like it was kind of like the best idea ever. So girls, tell your boyfriends. Sending prayers to you, Ryan. Love Impractical Jokers. They're on in our house all the time. The beatbox is kicking in. Why? Am I slurring my words a little bit yet, or am I getting like slower in my speech? Because that's going to happen. Yeah, Gordon Ramsay's fucking hysterical. Shuffle tutorial recommendations. Yes. So Ryan was telling me a lot of my favorite shufflers right now are doing virtual classes, which I've yet to take one, but I definitely want to. Van Secco, love her. She's amazing. She's doing them. Elena Cruz is doing them. Gabby David is doing them. I like Sophia. I always forget her last name. Lauren Carraza, Mary Grace, Sterling Torres, Amir. It's at i.am.long. Amir is amazing. Yeah, those are the main people. I watch a lot of shufflers on TikTok now because like when the algorithm picks up on like what you like all the time. So now my feed is all like EDM TikTok, which Aid and Ashley have been killing the TikTok game. I was just making some TikToks before, but yeah, so I like the short shuffle tutorials on TikTok. I just think they're like super easy to watch, and I don't know, I just like really enjoy watching all those super talented people. Oh, this is impossible. Fuck, marry, kill, wine, liquor, hard seltzers. Oh, this is good. Guys, send me more fuck, marry, kills. Let's make this a game. Okay. Wow. Okay. I'm going to kill liquor, which tequila, but kill liquor. We'll fuck hard seltzers, and I'm marrying wine because wine's with me. Wine is ride or die. Wine's with me all the time. I can have all different kinds of wine. We can have wine during the day. We can have wine at night. So I'm marrying my wine. Yes, I've been watching virtual shows. I was talking about that a little bit earlier. I was watching Escape Sets today. I'm going to watch Middlelands because they're starting it earlier this weekend. Did I watch Couchlands? No, I don't think I did. I was going to and I forgot. I watch Gestures Quarren Stream every now and then. I watch Digital Mirage too. That's the other one. Let's see. Ooh, this is a good question. D. Damo said, what if you promote for a certain company, but then you find a product out that works better than the product you're promoting? How do you kindly step away? Ooh, that's interesting. I mean, I think at the end of the day, like honesty is the best policy. So I think if you were like working with a company and you had a good relationship with them, I feel like in the first place, if you're working with a company, you have a good relationship with them, and then somebody else reaches out to you that sells the same product, normally I would be loyal to the first company and be like, I'm already exclusively working with this one. But if you try something, you could always go back to the first company and just like give them advice. I think that's like what every company should be doing, user testing. So you could always be like, you could just let them know like your experience with the other product, and to step away from it just completely depends. Like if you didn't really have a close relationship with the first company, then that would be completely up to you. But yeah, you just have to weigh your options there. Yes, it is the hardest thing about YouTube if you aren't 100% niche. Yep, for sure. Yeah, because even like I posted the rave booty workout Monday, and that was a similar thing. Like I don't think that's gonna gain any traction on my channel, but it was fun to film, and I have like trickled in health and like fitness videos throughout my channel. So I do like to touch on them every now and then because there are like other facets of my life that I like to share with you guys. So same thing with vlogging. Like I've tried vlogging in the past. I used to vlog like almost every show that I went to in the city, and then I don't know, you learn as you create content, you learn, and it's all an experiment, and you see how things perform. And for me, my vlogs, they were always on Saturdays because that's usually the shows I would go to, and I had the same routine every Saturday. So I was like, every video is the same. And then I would get to the show and I would want to enjoy the show. I wouldn't want to be filming the whole time. So I ended up stopping like single show vlogs and just vlogging the festivals. But every now and then I like to throw in like a weekend vlog or something like that. So I'm vlogging the whole learning process of the tarot card because I think tarot deck, because I think that'll just be like cool to see my progress over the next month, but we shall see. Oh God, let's see what you guys are saying. Oh, these are good ones. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I agree, Alexis. I love the whole must fit in one niche thing. You're 100% allowed to mix it up. I totally agree. Ooh, what would I say are the best rave clothing pages for guys? Ooh, okay. That's a good question. I know Electro Threads has a lot of stuff that people shop from. Freedom Ravewear has some guys stuff. Oh my God, I literally made a video on men's rave fashion, which like obviously I'm not the expert. So I had a bunch of my friends come together and tell me like how they style their outfits, and it depends. You could always go for artist merch. I really like this company actually that just came to mind called Wasted Heroes. I'll type it in. Actually, let me just pull up. Can I pull up their website? Check out Wasted Heroes. They have, I was going to buy shirts for me because they do have women's clothing. If you're a techno fan, they have such good techno merch. And like their designs, they have this like acid t-shirt that's so fucking cool. It's like very graphic t-shirts and hats that are really cool. So I check that out if you're a techno fan. But yeah, like artist merch is a good one. Who else is a good? Guys, let me know. Men's rave fashion, what would you recommend? Will I do more outfit reviews? Yes, so I have my next video coming out either tomorrow if I can edit it in time, or Saturday is going to be ranking my own festival outfits. So I ranked all of my outfits, or reviewed all of my outfits from 2019, and gave you the behind the scenes look at how they all came together, what I would have changed, because there were definitely some things I would have changed, and like what ones were my favorite and why. And it was just a really fun video to look back on and like look at all the pictures of like my outfits and stuff, and like how much my rave fashion has changed in the last year. And it's actually going to be a tag. So spoiler alert, BB, Becca, Ashley, like Vibe with Aid, everybody who is listening right now, I'm going to tag all of you guys in it. And I want you guys to rank your own like rave and festival. I'm getting drunk. Rave and festival fashion. So if you guys are listening early, I'm tagging you, and make that video, please. We're getting to the bottom of this bad boy. Okay. Ooh, Ashley had a good one. Okay, fuck, marry, kill, house, techno, trance. You bitch. Okay. I'm gonna marry house right off the bat, and we'll duke this other thing out, because house, always gonna love it, always gonna be there, great. I'm gonna fuck techno and I'm gonna kill trance. I'm really sorry. I love trance, but I'm gonna get down with techno. I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be good. Oh, Kimberly, I knew this one was coming. I knew this was coming. Fuck, marry, kill, Seven Lions, Oliver Heldens, Eric Prydz. This kind of makes me feel weird. Well, I'm gonna kill Eric Prydz. Oh God. I'm gonna marry Seven Lions because I just like love the man so much. So we'll fuck Oliver Heldens. Well, I can't think about it. That never happened. Ooh, Nitty Gritty's Digital Mirage set was fire. Oh hell yeah, I have to listen to that. I love Nitty Gritty. Like, when was it? If it's online, I haven't checked if it is, but his EDC Las Vegas set this past year, like it was so cool. It was right after my meetup, which was like the best moment of my life. It was so cool. We went probably 20 minutes late into his set at Circuit Grounds, and like my mind was fucking blown. That was the second I was like, holy shit, this guy is so much fun. If you've never been to one of Nitty Gritty's live sets, he just plays whatever the fuck he wants. He can get like heavier and play some dubstep tracks, and then he'll just like, it's like a party DJ. He'll just drop in like so many fun remixes. That's when I first heard like Bust It Down Tatiana with the Vanessa Carlton remix. Like it was so good. I have videos of that whole set. It was so much fun, and we only saw 40 minutes of it, and we walked away from that weekend. My whole rave fam, we were like, Nitty Gritty was one of the best things we saw all weekend. And then when did I see him again? His EDC Orlando set, I was there by myself. It was at like, I remember it was the last day. It was probably like 3 p.m. It was scalding hot. Like I sweat through my whole bodysuit. I was dying of heat. And it was right after IO because I was up against the rail for Nitty Gritty in the beginning. And I was like, I can't stand here like baking in the heat anymore. And I had to like move back. So, and that was a long tangent to say, go see Nitty Gritty or go watch one of his sets because he's like not miss. You cannot miss him. Aw, hi from San Antonio. Hello. Ashley asked what other YouTube communities I can't talk. What other YouTube communities are you a part of? We already know beauty and festival. Anything else? I don't know if like I'm a part of, but I watch like all of the astrology and like prediction tarot card readings. And I do love Whitney Simmons, who she's technically like a fitness YouTuber. So I do love watching her stuff, and Bradley Martin randomly. So maybe like fitness a little bit. What else do I watch on YouTube? I mean, I guess like lifestyle creators. I'm obsessed with all of like the big ones like Alicia Marie, Remy Ashton, Sierra Schultze. Like they're all just like lifestyle YouTubers who are all live out in like LA, those kind of like vibes. I think those would be the main ones. I do watch them very frequently though. I like adore them. Let me know if you guys have any more fuck, marry, kills. Ooh. Living Large with L. Cruz said, when you're at a festival, what do you film with? Do you take nice filming gear? It completely depends on the festival and like if I feel comfortable bringing in my camera, which I have a point and shoot, so it does not have a detachable lens, which if you want to argue that, usually like you're not allowed in with a professional camera. So if it doesn't have a lens on it, you should be good. So for EDC Las Vegas, I just bought my iPhone. It's a brand new iPhone 10. So I felt comfortable with the filming quality of it and it was totally fine. At the time too, I had literally just gotten my lunchbox. That was the first time I ever wore it. So now that I know like my lunchbox is anti-theft, and I've had no issue with the camera being in it, now I will bring my Canon camera with me. But it just depends. It's another thing to remember that you have on you. And I don't bring my tripod in because I get nervous that they won't let you in with a tripod. So then I'm just like holding my camera up. But I brought the Canon camera to Imagine Music Festival and EDC Orlando and EZoo. Did I bring it to EZoo? Yeah, EZoo. So it depends. Like it obviously looks a lot better with my Canon camera and the quality is really good. But like your iPhone is totally fine as well, honestly. Brian said, I'm inspired by Ashley's question. Do you listen to any non-EDM podcasts? I listen to The Morning Toast and Circling Back. Ooh, okay. I've heard of The Morning Toast. I haven't heard of Circling Back. Yeah, I listen to a ton of non-EDM podcasts. I listen to so many dating podcasts. I just like think they're so funny. So I love the J Train podcast and You Up, UUP, so good. What else? I listen to Remy Ashton and Alicia Marie's podcast, Pretty Basic, Girls Gotta Eat. Oh my God. If you guys want just like funny women who talk about life and dating, Girls Gotta Eat is so good. I've seen them live one time. I saw J Train live one time. Like those two I saw live in New York City and it was hysterical. Like I would love to go to a comedy show again because those were like my first few comedy shows I've ever done. So funny. Oh, and I'm obsessed with like Joe Santagato. So I love The Basement Yard. Every Monday cracks me the fuck up. Could not recommend it anymore. So The Basement Yard and Other People's Lives are his podcasts. So I listen to those as well. Those are just so funny. I think those are the main ones. I listen to like one or two business ones. I listen to the Gary Vee audio experience. And what else? Oh, True Crime Obsessed. So good. I love the host of that one. That's probably the only like true crime one I listen to. Some of the Betches podcasts are like, okay, I'll listen to those every now and then, but I've been a little slow on my podcast lately. Oh, sorry. I'm getting down to where you guys. Sorry, I killed Trance. Oh, this is a good question. Kimberly said, how do you get used to vlogging in public? I always attempt and never build the courage. Okay, I totally feel you on that so hard. It just like, I still get that way now. I will be honest. It takes time, like especially if you're by yourself. Because I remember being in the airport, I think it was before Imagine Music Festival or EDC Orlando, and I like set up my tripod and I was like sitting there working and I wanted to film me like in the airport and I felt a little weird and then I was like, I'm never gonna fucking see these people again, so what do I care? It might just be a little unusual depending on where you live. Like I feel like if you lived in LA, no one would bat an eye at you. But in New Jersey, like not that many people vlog. So no, you kind of just have to get over it. People might look, but who cares? I get nervous when I do it like in front of my family because I did it on my family vacation in Hilton Head last year. And my family was like making fun of me the entire time. So it was really hard to film in front of them because they made my life difficult. Okay. Guys, we're almost up on an hour. This flew by. Holy shit. Thanks for hanging out with me this long. I'm a slow drinker. I need to like get through this. Anastasia said, or Anastasia, sorry, I don't know which way, just said, what inspired you to first listen to EDM? If this question was asked, I'm sorry. No, you're good. So funny you asked that because I think it might be next week or in 2 weeks. It might be in 2 weeks. I have an episode of the podcast that I just recorded with my two best friends, Vicky and Tara, and the episode is all about our first EDM show experiences, like back in college. So funny. We talked about like Barstool Blackout Tour and like all these like super ratchet like EDM shows that we first went to, which like basically got us hooked on going to shows. So it's going to be really funny. So I'm sort of talking about all of that, but I would say I always listened to dance music. Like 90s dance music is so fucking fire. But I mean, I think the EDM bubble that got a lot of people onto it in like 2010, 2011, like David Guetta, Benny Benassi, Swedish House Mafia, Avicii, like all of that sent me spiraling. Like I think I listened to Levels, I don't even know how many times a day in 2011 when that came out. Like I lived in this college dorm and it was like a townhouse. There were like 3 floors. There were 2 people on the bottom floor. There were 4 of us girls in the middle floor and 4 boys on the top floor. And we would just blast Levels all day, every day. Like I never heard the end of it. And it was so good. So I think that's like just what got me obsessed with it. Like Swedish House Mafia, like, oh my God, Antidote. What a time. What a time to be alive. Tiesto, so good. All right, I'm catching up on your comments here, guys. This is a good question. Are you into Zed's Dead? Okay, so for the longest time, I like Zed's Dead. I'm not like a Zed's Dead stan. I'm sorry if I break anyone's heart. However, their live sets, chef's kiss. So good. That definitely changed my mind. Their set at Imagine was really, really fun. Aid, we had such a good time. It was a really fun set. So I would just say I want to see them live more when we get the opportunity. I would love to see them live more. I don't really like listen to them ever just like on Spotify. That's not like, I don't really listen to them that often, no. Rob, I do have a video on guys' outfits for EDM festivals. I made it back in December, but check on my channel. I think it's called Men's Rave Fashion or Men's Raven Festival Fashion. It's a really good mashup video, so definitely go check it out. Ryan, my puppy is not here. He is back with my parents. I just babysat Leo for the weekend back like probably over a month ago. I just missed him. I was like, I need a dog in my life. I feel like dogs are so calming for people right now. I know at least 3 people who bought dogs during this time. I feel like everyone is adopting a dog, fostering a dog, or just bought a new dog, which of course it's like a really good time for that. I just hope when people have to go back for work, they can still take care of their animals. We even thought about it and I was like, now is not the time. Oh, that's one thing I want to talk to you guys about. So another thing I'm excited about is Brian and I are saving up for our first house, which is so exciting. I never like thought about being a homeowner. It wasn't even on my radar. I was like, I'm going to rent forever. But yeah, with like all this downtime and I'm not really spending money, we're putting so much away in savings and we want to stay here probably one more year. But we started looking for houses, which is so exciting. So if any of you guys are homeowners, please give me your tips and advice because we need some help. And it's going to cost a fortune. So I'm also trying to weigh next year's activities and like saving up for all of the events that will happen next year and making sure I have cushion room for travel and all of that stuff. And also like room to put a down payment on a house at some point. So I always thought that was such like an adult thing, which sounds crazy, but I'm excited. What bands do I have on? I have 2 Electric Family bands on. This one's Nightmare. My little nightmare symbol. And this one I bought at Ever After. It just says Electric Family. I have a couple of these. Some of these were gifts from one of my subscribers. I have a 7 Lions one, and I had a Millennium one, and I gave it to Care Bear, one of my subscribers at EDC Las Vegas. So she has my Millennium one. But these are awesome. They each go to charity. Electric Family sells them. They're like $15. So I don't know what charity Nightmare partnered with, but you can see the charity that the artist partners with, and the money and proceeds like go to their charity, which is awesome. And they're super comfortable. It's like this super stretchy like braided material. I don't know. I love them. I want to buy more. Thanks. I did like a green eye today. I feel like green looks so good on brown eyes. It makes your like eyes like pop. All right, we got to finish this. Sorry, this is taking forever. Thank you guys for hanging out here. What's better, EDC, Electric Zoo, or Electric Forest? I've never done Forest, so I cannot compare. I've heard amazing things though. Guys, I literally cannot wait to do a comparison video for you. I know that's not the point of all of this, but EDC Las Vegas versus Electric Forest, because there's just so much hype around it. Aid, you could do this at this point. I want to compare. I know they're completely different festivals. I understand, but this question comes up all the time. So I want to be able to be like, this is what you get out of EDC. This is what you get out of Electric Forest. Like totally different experiences. But EZoo is tricky. I personally love EZoo. It's like my hometown festival. I think they've gotten better and better over the years, production wise. I will always say Randall's Island is such a pain in the ass to get to. Like if you are not from around here, you will learn when you come here for either Governor's Ball or EZoo. It is the biggest pain in the ass to get to. Like I live in New Jersey and it takes me almost 2 hours to get to EZoo because it's like 3 modes of transportation, like a car, a subway, a taxi, a ferry, like walking over the bridge. It's always a mess. But EZoo, like, I met so many people this past, like people always say like the New York crowd, I don't know, isn't the friendliest. I met the nicest people at EZoo this past year. It was like a party from start to finish. People were getting so rowdy like during the day, and it goes into the night, but it is like partially a day festival. The food is fucking incredible because you have so many good vendors from like New York and Brooklyn. EZoo sets it up so they have like 21 plus areas. So you get like you go up to your first bar area and you're like, I'm 21. They look at your ID, they give you a wristband for the whole day, and then you have access into these 21 plus areas. They have separate VIP areas. But yeah, it's just really cool. And I don't know, it's not like the biggest festival grounds ever, but they do a really good job with it, and it overlooks the city. And I don't know, it's always such a good vibe. And EDC is superior of everything. Okay, I'm gonna catch up on what you guys are saying. This is Beatbox beverages. It depends on where you live. They like don't sell them in New Jersey. So I joined the Beatbox fam on Facebook and negotiated to get a package sent to me. When are you planning to go to Tomorrowland? Rob, I am thinking about going next year. We will come. I just say that. That could mean nothing. Like it completely depends upon what other festivals I go to, what my budget is, the state of the world, if I have enough vacation days. But luckily, I was just talking to some friends about this. Tomorrowland is one of those festivals that I feel very comfortable saving for like when I'm older, because it is an older crowd. It's a European crowd. So I feel comfortable being like going at when I'm 31 or 32 or 33. So I'm not in any rush to go to Tomorrowland. So if it doesn't happen next year, maybe in 2022, like because at this point, if I'm going to do a back-to-back Vegas to Electric Forest, I don't know if I can squeeze in a Tomorrowland as well, but it depends. If a group comes together, then why the fuck not? Ryan's going. It depends. I don't know. I feel like Tomorrowland costs a lot of money. I would have to figure out a way to finesse the system. Ashley, bring on some moving vlogs. Yeah, like whenever we get a house, I definitely want to have a video on like building out a rave den, or like I'm gonna have a raving corner 1000%. Oh, living by the F words here. Hi, Jess. You know what I wanted to do next year, you guys? If it like happened, Aid and I were talking about this. I really wanted to do Holy Ship or Friendship so bad, and I feel like cruises are not going to come back for like a hot minute. But if they were, I want to kick my year off. I really want to kick my year off with like a cruise. I would love that more than anything. I'm just reading back. Okay. I know it's been a little over an hour, so if you guys have any other questions, let me know. I'm going to finish this, and then as soon as I finish this, I'll head out. It's so good chatting with you guys. Seriously, like, I know I'm getting sentimental because I'm drunk, but I don't know. It's, it's a lot of alone time at home right now. And I understand like a lot of people have downtime. So I just think it's like really important to be in front of you guys right now and catch up with you and make sure everyone's doing okay. So we're just going to keep this going every 2 weeks until I say so. Oh, this was a good one. Geneva said, fuck, marry, kill, Ultra Miami, EDC Orlando, Imagine. That's a tricky one. Have to be careful what I say here. I don't know. That's a tricky one. I think EDC Orlando is my favorite, and then I'm torn between Miami and Imagine. Imagine was like a really good time. We had so much fun. Ultra didn't refund people. I don't know. All right, let me get to your questions here. Do I listen to any hip hop? Yeah, I'm obsessed with Post Malone. Guys, I wasn't ashamed because I have no shame, but my most listened to artist of 2019 was Post Malone, which is not surprising because we don't drive anymore, but every single time that Brian and I are in the car together, he's obsessed. We listen to Post Malone all the time. Hi, Lorena. You missed everything. I'm just kidding. Thanks, guys. Oh, that's so cool. Some of my friends are like 50 and swear by Tomorrowland. Yeah, I don't know. You guys can let me know if you feel the same, but to me, there are some festivals like obviously raving has no age. I think you can do whatever, but in my personal opinion, there are some that I'm like saving for my 30s because I'm like they're just so fluid, like Burning Man, which is an experience, not a festival. Like Burning Man is something I'll do when I'm older. Tomorrowland, again, like it also depends on your like expenses and your budget. Like Tomorrowland is super expensive. I don't think a 20-year-old can do it unless they have like an unlimited budget. You have to pay to go to Europe and all that. So like I'm comfortable waiting. Like Ultra to me is like a younger festival. Maybe like a Sunset Music Festival or something like that skews like more towards the college crowd. So some of those I might have outgrown a little bit. And then like an EDC Las Vegas is like an anytime kind of thing. Even Coachella. Coachella to me, I guess like depending on weekend 1 or weekend 2, I might wait till I'm older to do Coachella. I don't know. So I'm comfortable being like, if it doesn't happen next year, it'll happen at any point. Yeah, Jess loves Groove Cruise. Oh, Vix Vlogs. I love this question. Is there any DJ that you're surprised you got into? I never heard of Gesture, but once I saw him on the live stream, I was like, yes, dope. I love Gesture. He's fucking awesome. Go listen to my podcast episode with him. I was like so honored that he did my podcast. I thought that was really, really cool that he like took a chance on a small creator and like let me interview him. It was the coolest fucking thing ever, but I love him and he's really, really cool. Any other DJ I'm surprised I got into? That's a good question. No one's like coming to mind. There's always people that I feel like I slept on. And I'm like, God damn it. Like, I wish I knew about them a while ago. Like Noizu, for example. I'm like, oh, why didn't I like listen to Noizu for a really long time? No, there's nobody that's like coming to mind right now. Anyone I'm surprised. Actually, maybe Above and Beyond. Like I knew who they were, but it took me like a few years. And then when their album We Are All We Need came out, that's when I like jumped on the train. So I was even late to them. And Eric Prydz. Like Eric Prydz I was late to because my friend Brady, like I saw him for the first time at EDC Las Vegas 2016. And even then, like he already had an entire following. And now I'm like, oh my God, I would die to see Eric Prydz again. Like people have asked me who is the first set you would want to see. Like if you could just like snap your fingers and go see a set tomorrow, of course, number one would be Seven Lions, but a very close second would be Eric Prydz, 1000%. Do I listen to Eminem? I listened to Eminem since I was in 5th grade. So yes. Oh, Ever After. I loved Ever After. Have I ever missed a year of going to a music festival or concert? I don't think I've ever been asked that. Um, prob maybe. Because I started going to Bamboozle Music Festival, which was in New Jersey, and it was like a pop punk 3-day music festival at the Meadowlands from at the time I was 15 to like 22, because I went through all of college. And then in that time, high school through college, I did Warped Tour 6 years in a row. And then EDC Las Vegas started in 2015. So if anything, maybe like 2014, 2015, I didn't do a show. So maybe 1 year. But it's been like straight pop punk into EDM. If any of my emo kids are here, I have a special place for you in my heart. All right, I gotta finish this. I know you guys have been here for so long. Thank you for hanging with me. Yes, 100%. I would do Okeechobee. I'm literally so sad. Anybody who went to EDC Mexico, Forbidden Kingdom, or Okeechobee, I'm like kicking myself that I'm sure everyone is that I didn't go. But like Okeechobee wasn't really on my radar until this past year when Insomniac took over. And then seeing how they did it and like seeing people's snaps and Instagram stories, like I just think the setup looks so cool, and it's a camping festival. So it's definitely on my radar for next year, along with Ubby Dubby. I'm so sad Ubby Dubby got canceled. What's up, Minnesota fam? I haven't asked my boyfriend how Minnesota did. Hopefully we pick somebody in the draft. I do know the song Jackie Chan by Tiesto with Post Malone. All right, you guys. Jess said, yeah, I did Tomorrowland when I was young. Jess, like, how do you feel about Burning Man being canceled? Like, obviously with the current climate, obviously like people's health is like of the utmost importance, but like, I don't know. I just was surprised they pulled the trigger so soon, even though I don't think festivals are going to happen for a while. But I was like, wow, Burning Man like really jumped the gun. But at the same time, it takes so much time and preparation for Burning Man. I was like, it makes sense because so many people are preparing for that experience. So it's better to tell them like earlier that it's not going to happen. What are my top 3 bass artists? That's a good question. Excision. I really like Excision. I really like Excision's live sets. I just like get really into them. His Ever After set was so much fun. Sudden Death I've seen a few times. I really like him. I don't think Rez is a bass artist, but she's just unique, period. Period. Space Mom. Bass artists. Wait till you see Nectar. I am so sad. I'm not seeing Nectar at Forest. I am so sad. I was really, really looking forward to that, but it will come again. Don't worry. Other artists. I don't know. I gotta think about that. I love Above and Beyond so much. Oh, good. I'm hearing very good things about Okeechobee. I'm glad you guys are telling me. Yeah, I can't believe Warped Tour ended. Like that kind of hits different. It kind of hurts a little bit. I don't know about you guys. Like I literally was just looking up photos on my phone because I wanted to find this one particular photo. I haven't posted it yet, but because I was going down this like spiral of Seven Lions sets, I was thinking back to the first time I saw Seven Lions, and it was at EDC New York 2016, and he played on Cosmic Meadow, and it was okay, so it was the weirdest weather ever. Like it was the only EDC New York I ever went to, and it didn't last that long. EDC New York obviously hasn't come back in a few years. That was the last one in 2016. But it was in May, and it was like 40 to 50 degrees all weekend, which is bizarre. Like usually Memorial Day weekend is like very nice. So I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And it was in a parking lot at Citi Field, which is where like Mets Stadium is. So like it didn't give me like that EDC vibe, but like the stages and everything were so cool, and they did the best that they could, but it was still like in a parking lot. So it felt a little weird. And the music was just so good. I remember Dash Berlin's set, incredible. Jaws, Oliver Heldens, Seven Lions. Like I remember those 4 sets were like my favorite of the whole weekend. Oh, Adventure Club was good. Who else was good? Armin van Buuren. And on, I think it was the Saturday, it said rain all day, and I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I was so nervous. And I swear to God, there were like thunderclouds all around the stadium, and they just passed right by. It didn't rain at all. And all of a sudden, a rainbow like shot across the sky over the stage that Seven Lions is playing on. And I will send you guys a picture. I'll post it on Instagram later. This rainbow like broke out across the stage, and it was like the most beautiful moment. And that was the first time I saw Seven Lions. And then that was in May. I went to EDC Las Vegas for the first time, or for the second time, excuse me, in June. And that was the first time I saw Seven Lions, EDC Main Stage 2016. Go listen to that set. It was like, oh, it was the best feeling ever. I loved it. I feel like that's why we're all here, because we all get those like chills and jitters, like thinking about festivals. So one day, I hope to meet all of you guys. I cannot wait for Bass Nectar. Ashley, I cannot fucking wait. Okay, Jess, thank you for the info. Yo, I would take EDC New York back in a second too. 100%, Natalie. It's the same issue, because I think Pasquale answered it on one of his Instagram lives. He was like, he said it's the venue, which is the same problem that happened with Bamboozle, which I used to go to back in the day. Like Meadowlands is where Giants Stadium is. The Giants play there. And I just think there's an issue in New York and New Jersey with venues that will accommodate music festivals like that. They're just like, there doesn't seem to be a rhyme or reason for it. And like Governor's Ball and EZoo are on Randall's Island. And like I said, it's not an easy festival to get to. It's a fucking pain in the ass. So the only options are like these baseball stadiums and these football stadiums. And they're like, you guys know festivals, like where you're from, out of this area, like they're not in parking lots. It's like it's just not the best like environment. That's why I really wanted to go to Mysteryland, which was in New York, and Mysteryland got discontinued. But I would take anything in the Northeast. It doesn't even it could be like EDC upstate New York. Like I don't even care. Because I know Firefly is in Delaware, and what else? We have Camp Bisco, which is in Pennsylvania. So like even if EDC like did the Northeast, but something like not immediately in the New York City area, just so that they had like more of an environment, like I would personally prefer that experience, but that's just me. Yeah, Ashley, 1000%. I have to take you to a Prid set. I would die. All right, you guys, I'm gonna finish this off now. All right, we did it. We did it together. Oh my God. I'm going to go pass out because it's 10:30. I'm a grandma. Yeah, I never did Mysteryland. My cousin worked for Tomorrow World the last year, RIP, when they had that really, really bad thunderstorm in Atlanta and they had to cancel. Because I did hear, did you guys see Imagine Music Festival is moving to like the location of Tomorrow World? I'm pretty sure, which is kind of crazy that they switched that. Kaden, we can help you. We'll do a tutorial on twerking on TikTok. I don't think Easy is going to happen. New York is like an epicenter of the virus, so. I wasn't planning on going to Imagine. Again, like, if this situation didn't exist, I would technically have gone to Abu Dhabi this past weekend, and then I would have been doing Governor's Ball, E-Forest, Moonrise, EZoo, and EDC Orlando. So and Escape. I was going to go to Escape. So, I mean, those are still on my radar. If anything happens, great. I don't think anything will, but, you know, guys, whatever is meant to be is meant to be. I truly believe that at the end of the day, and I just think it's going to be a sweeter return no matter what, whenever it happens. I'm personally holding out for local shows at this point. I would just love to see in New York, Avant Gardner and the Brooklyn Mirage are all in Brooklyn. I had a bunch of tickets to shows this spring and this summer. So at this point, I would just love to see those shows happen this summer. So I'm holding out for those. So that's it. But thank you guys so much for joining me for the past hour and a half. I hope you enjoyed watching me get progressively drunker throughout this. Look how watery my eyes are. I need to go. I need to go to sleep. Oh my God. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will be back in 2 weeks. Tomorrow, I will be on GlowFX's IG Live at 9 p.m. Eastern. So please come and hang out and say hi to me because I'm really nervous. And then next Thursday, Aid and I are going to be back with a Thirsty Thursday. So I will give you instructions next week, but I need you guys to send me questions to ask Aid on the IG Live. So that's next Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. I'm not twerking. Oh my God. Ashley, can you twerk with this guy? Okay, I gotta go. I'm gonna go, guys. I love all of you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye, guys.